renounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. Let's go. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all want to ring. Yeah, we all want to be free.
Lions get a win versus the Atlanta Falcons, and it was a well-needed win here. The Lions are 2-1 thanks to the defense. How about the defense showing up for our Detroit Lions? Just did a phenomenal job in this game. Phenomenal job in this game. Shout out to the defense because they really, really helped out. And if you don't know, the Chargers just beat the Minnesota Vikings. Frank McConnell just became a member. Shout out to you, Frank, for becoming a member of Lions Nation Unite. The Detroit Lions are first in the division in the NFC North, 2-1. Packers won late, 2-1. The Minnesota Vikings are 0-3, and Chicago potentially could be 0-3 as they're traveling to Kansas City for this game here. So looking pretty good right now. Looks like it's two-horse race at this point. Minnesota Vikings are falling off a cliff. Kirk Cousins just threw an interception in the end zone. So that's what happened. What in the heck is that? I got to remove there. But the Detroit Lions defense get it done. How about Brian Branch? 11 tackles, pass defense, 3 quarterback hurries. Brian Branch is a great rookie. Great rookie. Aidan Hutchinson, 2 sacks. Fumble recovery. Amazing. Charles Harris, sack. Alex Anzalone, fast. Derek Barnes, the sack. 5 sacks from the defensive line that got none in the first 2 games. They came in this game and they got the job done on the defensive line for Detroit. Bergs, come on now. Let's crush the Packers, and then there's a 75% of making the playoffs. If the Detroit Lions beat the Packers at the Packers house, that is a huge win. And the Packers just beat the Saints right at the end of the game, and that really does suck. But it is what it is. The Detroit Lions did what they needed to do in this game. If you got questions, put it in the comment section. Right now, nobody else has replied to this. I sent this out to see who would jump on the postgame show. But Alex Anzalone, Derek Barnes, Jack Campbell, the whole defense did a really good job. Really good job. Tracy Walker with some sick hits. He stepped up in the game. Ifutu Melifonwu stepped up. Brian Branch reminds me of the Predator. Brian Branch is just a magnificent player. Just a magnificent player. I can't even, it's hard to describe how good this guy is for the Lions. He's good. He's really good. He's my defensive MVP of the game. Jared Goff did throw a pick, but I got to say, where he ran it in for a touchdown, that was ridiculous play. Ben Johnson, great play call. Jared Goff runs it in for a touchdown to go up by 17. We had a hard time scoring points in this game, a really hard time. And sometimes you go against really good defenses, and Atlanta was a great defense, but we beat them. Question, how do we beat the Green Bay Packers? You score more points than they do. Lions, I think, is a better team than Green Bay. I do think the Lions are a better team. They got a good defense. They're a solid team. It's going to be tough, though, because it's at Green Bay. It's at Green Bay. So if the Lions, they get a chance to win, if the Lions win at Green Bay on Thursday, they'd be 3-1 and looking pretty in the division. That's for sure. He made it up, though. Yes, he did. He threw a pick, and he made it up right after that. Did the touchdown drive. That's what you got to do. Jared Goff looked really good in the first 2 quarters. So in the third quarter, he let off the gas a little bit. I don't know what happened, but then he came back in the fourth quarter. Look, Atlanta Falcons, you got to give credit to the defense. They had a good defense, and they slowed the Lions' offense down. But ultimately, the Lions got the victory. The Lions did what they needed to do to get that win. And it was really good to see from our Detroit Lions. Absolutely amazing. We did the dub. So shout out to Aaron Glenn. Let's show some love because he took a lot of heat, including from me, for the beat writers. Aaron Glenn showed up in this game. Shout out to Aaron Glenn. He got his defense motivated. Defense motivated. That's what we want to see from this defense. Fast. Play fast. They were blitzing. They were not playing soft coverage. The defense was doing such a better job. That's how we got to play on teams, is play the way that we played today. Power. Don't be afraid. And then we got Jahmyr Gibbs involved. Jahmyr Gibbs got in the game, running the football. Running the football. Sam Laporta. Oh, my goodness. Any chance I can get a blue wrench? You have been a solid person on this mug. Solid. I'm trying to help you out really quick because I can't do it on the thing that I'm watching. I have to do it on here. So let me get to this thing going for you. And I really like the idea of what the Lions were doing in this game. Stop the run and force Desmond Ridder to beat you in the air, and he couldn't. He couldn't do that. And that's what the Lions did. We played like we dictated the game on the field today. That's what good teams do. They dictate what we do, and that's exactly what we did. Exactly what we did. Who is you guys' MVP of the game? I'm going to go Brian Branch. Got to give it to Brian Branch. He was playing out of his mind today. The guy is such a solid player. He has a chance to win Defensive Rookie of the Year if he keeps it up. I mean, this 11 tackles, 3 quarterback hurries. The guy is ridiculous. And he was taking Bijan Robinson down. Robinson was looking like nothingson. And Bijan Robinson's a really good running back. Just outstanding. Just outstanding. St. Brown being St. Brown. Laporta, though, almost 90 yards in that touchdown. That play action pass to Sam Laporta was absolutely ridiculous. Sam Laporta is a weapon. We have weapons. We have weapons. Atlanta had to put a corner on Laporta. That's when you know you got a good tight end. A rookie tight end getting their corner put on him. It was awesome to watch. Absolutely awesome to watch. Just outstanding what they were doing in this game. Hit that like button, folks. Smash that like button. It's a celebration today. But guess what? We got a game on Thursday, so we can't celebrate too much longer because we got to go to Lambeau Field on Thursday. Hopefully get a win and be 3-1. It's going to be a tough game, though, at Lambeau. It's going to be tough, but I have a feeling Kirby Joseph, Taylor Decker, Halapudi Vati Vaitai, and maybe Emmanuel Mosley will all be back. That's right. I think they're all going to be back for that game. Big game, NFC North showdown. I'm watching Patrick Mahomes just got a first down. $10 super from Josh Jackson. Thanks, bro. No problem, man. You have been a subscriber for 4 years. 4 to 5 years, whatever it has been. You're 100%. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. You're awesome, man. I really do appreciate you. And I appreciate you being a sub for a very long time. And it just shows that you got good character. And I do appreciate it. Love what I saw from this football team. But the offensive line's got to play better. We need to get healthy. That's really it, is the healthy offensive line. Matt Nelson went down. Okay, Dan Skipper went down. And we had Colby Sorsdale. He's our 4th string right tackle. It's difficult when you have so many injuries like that. But see, look, you know how they said it was an asterisk for the Lions beating Kansas City because they didn't have 2 players? If we would have lost, are we going to say it's an asterisk? Nope. You still got to overcome your injuries. and you got to play. You have to play. That's the way that the game works. And the Detroit Lions did just that. They overcame those injuries. So shout out to him. For Dan Campbell. And he played conservative. I love that we took the points and we didn't do the fake punts. This was a game that you can win defensively, and they played that way. You don't have to be aggressive every single time. Take the points when you can. Take the field goals. I love it. I got to say, the Atlanta Falcons taking a field goal was weird at the end of the game. I couldn't believe it. I'm surprised they want to go for it to get a touchdown. They went for a field goal, and I thought that was a huge mistake for them. How about making T-shirts Lions logo is saying, next man up? That's a great idea. Next man up. This is what happens when you got good depth, folks. You have good depth, next man up. 100%. 100%. And that's what we like to see, right? We like to see the Detroit Lions be able to have good depth, and when there's injuries, they come in and make some plays. Folks, I got to get off here because I got to hang out with the family, and I got to drop my kids off. I appreciate you hanging out with the post-game show really quick. With that said, adios.